DPG here, and today we're going to do something a little different. We're not making a meal prep. We're not making multiple peanut jelly sandwiches. No, today we're going to be making a whole damn turkey. If you're asking what's up with my voice today, I am actually kind of sick, so stuffy nose, sore throat, all that good stuff. But today, it's Turkey Day. No, I am not filming this in Thanksgiving. This is actually sometime in February. And it's actually very simple how I did it. For one, get yourself a good 20-pound turkey. And of course, here's a lot of people don't understand. When you freeze it, don't just keep it in the fridge. If you're home, I keep it out for a little bit. I don't put it under any hot water. No, I don't do that. I just let it out. But before I go to bed, I put that thing immediately back in the fridge. If you really need to thaw it out really quick. Now, if you have like 4 to 5 days, that's more than enough to thaw out a good turkey. But right now, I got a good 20-pound turkey with me. It's already cooked, but I'm going to show you how to prep it. It's actually really easy, really simple. You don't need to do anything injecting unless you want to, but this is not for injecting. This is more of a semi-dry, semi-wet rub. So what I went with, since I got a 20-pound turkey, I went with some simple garlic powder. I went with about, if you want to go by actual servings on here, I went with about, let's see, what did I do? About 60 grams of this, roughly, no, not 60 grams, like 20 servings of, not 20 servings, sorry, the whole sickness has got me all messed up with my speaking and all that stuff. Sorry, let me try this one more time. I put roughly 20 grams of this in there. Again, this is a 20-pound turkey, so it kind of makes sense. 1 gram, 1 serving. Did about 20 pounds of that. I did about 20 grams of sea salt. Doesn't really matter what kind of salt you want. I personally get a better taste from sea salt. Overall, I don't know, maybe it's just the way it's made on a chemical base that gives it more of a stronger attitude to the taste, if that makes any kind of sense. Next, I put a little bit of a spice in there. Went with about 10 grams of paprika. And this is all in one bowl. Just mix it up, dry. And then went with about 5 grams of this. Any kind of pepper would do. Personally, I would rather have regular pepper, because then I wouldn't be doing this for 5 freaking minutes. You don't get a lot of pepper unless you're full on just one person here. No, you're putting on a 20-pound turkey. Whatever. And then I went with something else. I wish I would have brought this out sooner, but I went with good amount of good old-fashioned garlic. 1 serving, 1 pound. And honestly, after I tasted it, it actually went pretty good with it. So yeah, I got garlic powder and actual garlic. You could do fresh garlic. I didn't do it. You can do fresh garlic if you want, because, well, fresh garlic does have a better taste to it because it's fresh. It's right there. It's cracked. It's just, you know, the difference between carton eggs to real eggs. Same thing with carton garlic to regular garlic. Personally, I get the carton garlic because it's cheap, it's easy, it's right there. And what's the expiration on this? Next year in November. This thing is going to last me a while, and I've had it about 3 months. I'm already halfway through. I'm Italian. We use garlic in everything. What do you expect? And then two more ingredients. I did about 10 teaspoons, not tablespoons, that's way too much, teaspoons of good old-fashioned Worcestershire sauce, or whatever you want to goddamn call it. Well, I like this flavor because it mixes well with nearly anything that includes baking, to grilling, to barbecue. It just has a nice tangy taste to it that I just absolutely love. And last but not least, add a little bit of fat to your turkey if you want to get that nice good gut. Good old-fashioned olive oil. Can't go wrong with that. I did about 4 servings of this. But when you think about a 20-pound turkey with only using 4 servings of olive oil, it's really not that much. I mean, that's only 56 grams of fat from the olive oil. Olive oil is a lot better for cooking on something like this than, personally, coconut oil. We're talking about cooking, not health benefits or anything along that. We're just talking about cooking and taste. It tastes better with olive oil, in my personal opinion. So, you get all those ingredients, you put them into one big bowl, mix it up, and this is the fun part. Before you put it on your turkey, cut 3 holes in the breast area. One right, one on top, one in the middle, one in the bottom. You could do 2 little ones on the side, but this is in the middle of the turkey, the actual base, the body of the turkey. So you do those 3 little slits. You want to go about 1 to 2 inches in. And then do 1 cut on each of the limbs. And there you go. That's the only cuts you really want to do. Now we're not done yet. Next, once you mix everything in the bowl together, this is when you get nice and saucy on your hands. Grab it up, put it all over your hands, and massage the turkey. You want to massage the turkey. Get deep into that muscles. Get deep into that chicken breast, that turkey breast. And make sure you put some of it in the actual cuts you had. That's mostly why. This is if you don't have a needle. You don't want to go out and spend that $20 on a needle or something like that. This is something simple for someone to do. So once you make those cuts, make sure you put at least some of it in there. And then massage it. And then, of course, you got to get under it. You got to get under the belly. You got to rub the belly on it. You got to rub the belly on the turkey. And once that's all done, everything's nice and good coated. You should still have a little bit left. I mean, you want to just cover this thing. Just cover it. And once you're all done, make sure you get the inside. Get the inside. Again, just massage the inside of it. We're not putting stuffing in it. This is not the point of stuffing. This is not a Thanksgiving turkey. I don't put stuffing in my turkey. Mostly because I already have enough carbs on the other side. I got enough potatoes. I got enough yams. No, I'm just going to stick to good old-fashioned turkey. And once you get everything massaged, follow the directions on the turkey's actual bag. Most of a turkey bag will tell you how much. Since mine was a 20-pound turkey, it was about 5 hours to cook. And it came with a little needle that actually will pop up and tells you when it's done. I actually prefer that very, very much because it kind of helps me. I'm not the greatest when it comes to turkey, but I can at least make it still taste good. So, do you want to see the final product? I want to see the final product. I'm actually looking at the final product right now. Here it is. Let's just grab you, bring you all over to my, make sure not to burn myself, turkey. Oh, look at that. Took me about 5 hours to get this. Oh, and let me tell you, it's delicious. It's turkey. Especially when poultry is actually very, very hard to actually make it taste good. But you gotta remember, it's a very lean animal. What it means about that, it doesn't hold its flavor for long. So you got about 2 to 3 days before this turkey goes south. What I mean by south, I mean taste-wise. I mean, you got about 5 or 6 days before it actually does go south and you can't eat anymore. So you gotta remember that when it comes to like any kind of poultry, that you only have a limited amount of time or even a limited amount of taste. It's only gonna taste good for so long because it just doesn't have a high amount of fat. Poultry does not. Unless you go with the duck. For some reason, duck is very fatty and it fucking flies everywhere. I don't get it. How? I don't get it. For duck, it's very fatty, but still decently lean in the long run. But still fatty. It's one of the fattier birds out there that I know of. But poultry overall, in the long run, it's one of the leanest animals out there. Right next to rabbit. Rabbit, you ain't doing nothing. You're putting salt, pepper, because there ain't nothing going to make that taste all that great. Because that has, like, no fat on there. But chicken's, like, next in... Turkey, poultry is next in line. And luckily, I got this... The reason why I bought this turkey was because just after Thanksgiving, so they have a ton of turkey out. Boom, baby, 25 cents a 25 cents to a pound. Can't speak, a little sick, trying to still have a little nice, little Christmas attitude. So that's why. So you want to be frugal? Go out for Thanksgiving, get yourself a turkey. It would be less than half the price than was regularly going to cost you. But, so overall, it was good. Pain in the butt. Here's the real pain in the butt. Trying to store it. If you're going to try to store it, you're going to have to get in there. You can't use a knife. You're going to have to get deep in there. Deep in there. Just crush your hand right in there. Because otherwise it's just, you can't get it with a knife. You can't get it with a knife. When I mean, like, when you want to store it and use it for later. We're not talking about at the dinner table. It's like all of a sudden you're using your hands and everyone's looking at you like, what the hell is he doing? Nasty hands. You don't know where those fingers been. I don't know where those fingers been. I'm the one putting my hand in the turkey. But still. So, long run, it's pretty good. Pretty lean. I'm pretty happy. It actually came out pretty good. I'm actually proud of this turkey. And you just gotta remember, just follow... When it comes to seasoning, follow what you like. Follow what you like. I like garlic. I like pepper. I like a little spice, a little kick. I like a little tang. But you gotta remember, you gotta overall think about it like on more of a chemical ideas. Like, if I am using 1 pound of turkey, how much salt should I use? I usually do 1 pound of salt to about half a serving of what it says on the containers. That usually does enough salt for me when it comes to turkey or any type of food. But anything else, put as much garlic as you want. Put as much whatever you want. You're the one cooking this. Like, I'm not making this for anyone else. I don't care. If anyone is trying this turkey right now, let me tell you, they would actually love that. That turkey would be gone by now. Like, oh, sorry, gone. Just kidding. All right. Thank you all for watching. This is DPG. Signing out.